did a spin class, first COVID spin class. It was actually really fun. Now I'm gonna go pick up some balloons for something really special, film a closet declutter. It's gonna be a whole day. Also, I need to shower and wash my face because I'm probably gonna get acne if I let this sweat stay on my face any longer. I know a lot of you guys were freaked out when I had eggs and blueberries for breakfast, so hopefully that's a little more conventional. Okay, well, I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys at all in this vlog. I'm kind of doing, I don't even know, like a week in my life. So yeah, what did we do? Went to spin, washed my hair. I filmed something very exciting coming up for the channel really soon. And I wanted to thank Lily Silk for sponsoring this part of the video. I've worked with them before and I really like their products for things like accessories, eye masks, and especially the silk pillowcase. I've been using their silk pillowcase for the past couple of months ever since I got them, and I really do like it a lot. I found on my old like cotton pillowcases I would shed all the time. There'd be like piles of hair just like stuck on the pillowcase, and my hair always kind of gets ripped out when I use those like elasticated or even those like coiled hair ties that aren't supposed to crease. So I really do prefer using the silk scrunchies for my hair. My hair sheds really easily, it's really fine, and I do really get a lot of fallout. So I'm trying to keep as much hair on my head as I possibly can, trying to not to use as much heat on it, and the silk pillowcases and scrunchies really help a lot. Lily Silk also carries things like clothing. If you were interested in some silk clothing basics, this tank top is also from them. So they sent me this tank top. I ordered it in a small. I kind of wish I got an extra small because it is a little bit big on me, but always like that oversized fit. This is exactly how I would wear this tucked into a pair of jeans, and I like that it has the adjustable straps. Silk just feels a lot nicer on your skin. It's breathable and it's just really gentle on your skin and your hair. There's not as much tugging and pulling. So, you know, anything that I can do to help with like anti-aging and to protect my skin and my hair especially, I will do. Super duper soft, really comfy, and I feel like I shed way less hairs on the silk. And good for your skin too. And Jeff even likes them too. He's always, whenever we have to switch out the pillowcases, he's like, can you put the silk ones back on? So if you're interested in checking them out, I will leave a link in the description down below for you. Thank you, Lily Silk, for sponsoring this video. Okay, I have some editing to do because what else is new? Got some laundry to do while that video is uploading, and I don't know if that video is gonna be up yet, but I recently decluttered my closet and I need to take photos of all of that and put it up on Poshmark and Depop because a lot of it is nice stuff that I just don't ever reach for, and I always do try to take good care of my clothes and like be mindful of my ability to resell my clothing that I no longer wear. But I've owned so much clothing over the years and accumulated so much over the years that a lot of it has just like really barely been worn. So I'm gonna take some photos of the pieces. I always leave my closets kind of linked down below, but to be honest, I don't know if this video will be up in time. So a better place to see kind of if I'm doing closet sales or anything like that or decluttering is to check out my Instagram, because I'm a little bit more active on what's going on like in real time in stories. So that all might be gone by the time this video goes up, but you know me, I'm always decluttering. This this thing, this macrame thing, which I want to get rid of. It's the only good spot to take photos of clothing in the apartment in terms of the natural light that I'm running out of right now. So I have to like stand on the bed and do this whole thing. Just working on the next set of YouTube videos. So I'm gonna take these off, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna be ramping up the YouTube content a little bit more because I recently went down to 4 days a week at work. This is a really big deal for me because I'm starting to be able to make up for that lost day of income via my YouTube channel, through my Instagram, and I just started playing around on TikTok. It's actually kind of a lot of fun. A lot of you guys ask me how I juggle working full-time as a pharmacist and then doing all of this on the side, and it's been really difficult to manage, and I've definitely burnt out more than once. Shaving off a day at the pharmacy in favor of either rest or just an extra day to work on this stuff. So I am really excited to be able to kind of put more time and effort into working on this channel for you guys, into creating content that you guys want to see, that you're asking about. And now I feel like I'll have a little bit more time to do that and to focus on it. So I'm really excited, and I really need to thank you guys for that, because your support on this channel has really just given me so many opportunities that I could really only ever dream of, and I'm really hoping that this is just the beginning. So I mean, thank you for being here so far. And I'm curious, like, is there something in particular that you'd want to see from me? I was thinking about either starting like a podcast or a Patreon, or just ramping up the free content here on YouTube. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas and I would love to hear what you guys think. Okay, I really need a coffee now. I really do need a coffee, but I think I'm gonna make some homemade cold brew. We have this thing, it's called the Boz, B-O-Z. Looks like 8 ounces, I think that's cute. My friend gave this to me, but it's like actually like meant for you to make cold brew in it. So you fill up this with the coffee grounds and then add water and let it steep for, I usually do mine for 24 hours. So this is really handy, although you definitely do not need this. But I guess this is like a non-minimalist kitchen gadget that I actually get use out of every once in a while. This is the coffee that we always get. Dancing goats. I always prefer to use filtered water whenever I make any of my coffee. I just find it makes it less acidic and just tastes better. That's why we have that water jug. It's purely for coffee purposes. See? See you tomorrow. Uploading today's video, it's a little bit of a late upload. I always watch it through here one more time before it goes live, just to make sure that there's no like little glitches or weird things before I release it out into the universe. So high functioning anxiety, I don't know. I didn't really think through was, yes, I made my cold brew, but it's gonna take 16 to 24 hours for me to enjoy. So that's gonna be like a Monday morning, Monday afternoon thing. So I'm actually gonna go out and get a takeout coffee. Shocking. I'm gonna put you on this and I'll just tell you about my coffee budget. Dave Ramsey is quaking. He is so mad at me right now at the thought of getting a takeout coffee when you're in debt. How dare you? I would like a Sunday coffee. I would like a cold brew. And I also need to get out of the house. So I'm gonna go on a walk to get one. I usually budget about $50 a month for coffee. Some people might think that's excessive, but that's takeout coffee. That includes buying beans for myself and for Jeff. He drinks decaf only. I know, but look. I mean, we have this hanging on our wall, but Jeff drinks decaf. This is for me. So that includes pretty much everything, because our weekend coffee is weekend coffee. I don't really get it a lot at work. I do sometimes, but I don't really make a habit out of it. So it's August 15th, and I've spent $35.11 on coffee so far. I hope you can see that. If not, I will have a screen grab, but I have $14 left to spend on coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that guilt-free. And the reason I feel guilt-free about it is because I have budgeted that money ahead of time. And if I go over budget too this month, I mean, that's okay. You're not gonna nail the budget every single time. I actually rarely do. If you're noticing that, let's say you're going over budget on coffee, on takeout, on groceries every month, then it could be for one of two reasons. One, it could very simply be that you're overdoing it. Or two, it could be that you're setting your budget in such a way that's a little bit too restrictive, and maybe you need to increase the amount in that category. And as long as you're covering your bases, whether it be paying off debt, saving, investing, paying yourself first in whatever way, then I think indulging in like takeout or a coffee or a piece of clothing, like who cares? What I learned throughout this debt repayment journey, especially now that I'm like at the end of it, is that you want to be able to do this for the long haul. And what I also really worried about by being really stoic and very guilty about every dollar that was spent that wasn't on my debt throughout this journey is I had a lot of fear about rebounding and like going back to the other extreme of like, woohoo, I paid off my debt, but now it's like, let's go shopping, let's go on vacation, let's do all this stuff. Like you deprive yourself for years, so it's really easy to say like YOLO and rebound the other way, which isn't the point because you might end up right back where you started. Allotting yourself a little bit of guilt-free spending every single month, as long as you're still prioritizing your other goals and making sure you still make that timeline for the most part, then I think that's a way more sustainable way and a kinder way to kind of reach your financial goals. Like a $3 to $5 coffee is not going to make or break your wealth plan. It's just not. Start asking the bigger picture questions and don't spend your energy agonizing over, you know, a $6 latte. Plan for it, go for it, and enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. Here is the Sunday OOTD. I haven't done these in a while. Well, actually, I am in the middle of editing my 1 week minimum capsule wardrobe challenge video. I gotta say, I have a need for my duplicates. Spoiler alert. Anyway, let's go get coffee. Got a latte. Okay, well, it's now many hours later. Just did some editing, did some laundry, got dressed for a workout, but didn't actually work out. Sometimes it doesn't always happen. But yeah, that's like a day, week in my life. I don't really know. I vlogged all week. Let's see what the footage turns out to be. Thanks again to Lily Silk for sponsoring this video. If you were interested in any of their pieces, I will leave it all linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the vlogs, if you want to see more like day in my life, kind of behind the scenes type of stuff. It was kind of fun to film a little bit more casually. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.